Top 10 most powerful aircrafts of the world. An aircraft carrier is not a mere big vessel equipped to engage in warfare. With never-ending territorial disputes worldwide, the aircraft carrier is a symbol of prestige and power for the global navies. So in this video, we will discuss the 10 most powerful aircraft carriers of the world. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Number 10. INS Vikrant. INS Vikrant, the first aircraft carrier to be built in India, has a displacement of 40,000 tons. It was launched in August 13 and completed the third round of sea trials in January of 2022. The aircraft carrier's flight deck will be able to accommodate up to 40 aircraft, including 26 Russian-made MiG-29K fighter jets. Commissioned in August of 2022, the vessel employs a short takeoff but arrested recovery or stow bar system to launch and recover aircraft from the deck. The weapons systems on board the aircraft carrier are expected to include 4 Otobretta 76mm dual-purpose cannons, 2 32-cell vertical launching systems or VLS for Barak 1 and Barak 8 surface-to-air missiles, and AK-630, a Russian fully automatic naval CIWS. Number 9. Charles de Gaulle R91, France. The Charles de Gaulle R91 aircraft carrier, the first French nuclear-powered surface ship, is the only nuclear-powered carrier in service outside of the U.S. Navy. The French aircraft carrier underwent a 6-month refit, which was concluded at the Toulon Naval Base in July of 2013. It can support the operations of 40 fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters, including Rafale M, Super Entedard, E-2C Hawkeye, SA-365 Dolphin, EC-725 Caracal, and AS-532 Cougar. The vessel has a full load displacement of 42,000 tons and carries 1,350 ships company as well as 600 air wings. Its power plant comprises 2 K-15 pressurized water reactors and provides a speed of 27 kT. Number 8. INS Vikramaditya, India. With a displacement of 44,500 tons, INS Vikramaditya is the biggest warship in service with the Indian Navy. Commissioned into service in November of 2013, it is modified Kiev-class aircraft carrier acquired from Russia. The warship measures 284 meters long and 60 meters wide. The short takeoff but assisted recovery or stow bar flight deck can carry more than 30 aircraft, including a mix of MiG-29K, Sea Harrier, Kamov 31, Kamov 28, Sea King, ALH Druve, and Chetak helicopters. The carrier is armed with anti-ship missiles, air-to-air missiles, guided bombs, and rockets. The propulsion systems of INS Vikramaditya integrates 8 turbo-pressurized boilers and 4 geared steam turbines, which generate a total output power of 180,000 shp. The 6 turbo alternators and 6 diesel alternators on board on the vessel generate a total power of 18 MW. Number 7. Lianning, China. Lianning 16 is the first of 2 aircraft carriers in service with the Plan of China. Initially developed as part of the Admiral Kuznetsov class for the Soviet Union, Lianning was earlier known by the names of Riga and Varyag. The aircraft carrier is armed with Type 1030 CIWS HQ-10 missiles and ASW rocket launchers. The vessel, displacing more than 58,000 tons with a full load, is powered by steam turbine propulsion. Its flight deck can house approximately 50 aircraft, including fixed-winged planes and helicopters. Number 6. Shangdong, China. Commissioned into the People's Liberation Army Navy, or Plan, in December of 2019, Shangdong is the second aircraft carrier of China, as well as its first indigenous aircraft carrier. Officially designated as Type 002, Shangdong can displace between 66,000 tons and 70,000 tons. The vessel underwent sea trials in 2020 to test the onboard weapons and equipment, as well as to train crew members. Shangdong features design improvements compared to China's Lianning aircraft carrier, including greater aircraft carrying capacity and optimized superstructure design. Number 5. FUJIAN, China. FUJIAN, the third aircraft carrier of China, was launched at a Zhangjiang shipyard of China Shipbuilding Industry Corporation, or CSIC, in Shanghai on June 17, 2022. Named after the coastal province of Fujian, it has a full load displacement of more than 80,000 tons. FUJIAN is expected to be China's most advanced aircraft carrier. It will also be China's first aircraft carrier to use an electromagnetic catapult to launch aircraft from the deck instead of a ski ramp system, which is used by the country's first two aircraft carriers, namely Lianning and Shangdong. Number 4. Admiral Kuznetsov, Russian Federation. The Admiral Kuznetsov is the only operational aircraft carrier in the Russian Navy. Built by Nikolaev South Shipyard, Kuznetsov ranks as the 4th largest aircraft carrier in the world. It has a full load displacement of 58,500 tons. The 14,700 meters squared flight deck of the Admiral Kuznetsov can accommodate Su-33 MiG-29K and Su-25 UTG UBP STOVL fighters, as well as Ka-27S, Ka-27 LD-32, and Ka-27 PLO helicopters. The ship can accommodate 1,960 ship's company, 626 aircrew, and 40 flag staff. The Russian aircraft carrier is propelled by a steam turbine propulsion system, providing a maximum speed of 32 km. Its weaponry is composed of AK-630 AA guns, CADS N1 Kashtan CIWS P700 Granite anti-ship cruise missile, and RBU 12,000 UDAV-1 anti-submarine warfare rocket launchers. Number 3. Queen Elizabeth Class UK. Displacing 65,000 tons, the Queen Elizabeth Class aircraft carriers are the biggest warships ever built for the Royal Navy. HMS Queen Elizabeth completed a 7-month maiden operational deployment as the leading vessel of the Carrier Strike Group 21 or CSG-21 in December of 21, sailing across 3 oceans and 5 seas. HMS Prince of Wales served as the NATO command ship throughout the cold response exercise held in Norway between March and April 2022. The vessels in the Queen Elizabeth class are 3 times larger than the Invincible class aircraft carriers and can support the embarkation of up to 40 rotary and fixed-winged aircraft. The latest technology and automated systems on board the vessels enable operations with a streamlined crew of 679. Each vessel in the class is armed with Phalanx CIWS 30mm guns and miniguns for self-defense against asymmetric threats. The aircraft carrier is powered by 2 Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbines and 4 diesel generator sets, providing a total installed power of 109 MWE. The propulsion system enables the vessel to sail at a maximum speed of 25 kT. Number 2. Nimitz Class US. Nimitz Class, with a full load displacement of 97,000 tons, is the world's 2nd largest aircraft carrier. The first carrier in the class was deployed in May of 1975, while the 10th and last shipped, USS George H.W. Bush CVN-77, was commissioned in January 2009. Each carrier of the Nimitz class is designed to operate for approximately 50 years, requiring just 1 mid-life overhaul. 2 Nimitz-class aircraft carriers, USS George Washington CVN-73 and USS John C. Stennis CVN-74, are currently undergoing midlife refueling complex overhauls at the Huntington Ingalls Industries or HII Newport News Shipbuilding Yard. The overhauls are expected to allow the vessels to remain in service for another 25 years. The 332.8-meter-long supercarrier features a 4.5-acre flight deck capable of carrying more than 60 aircraft. Each ship towers 20 stories above the water and can accommodate 3,000 to 3,200 ship's company, 1,500 air wings, and 500 other crew. Number 1. Gerald R. Ford Class US. A full load displacement of 100,000 tons makes the Gerald R. Ford class the world's biggest aircraft carrier. The first carrier in the class, USS Gerald R. Ford CVN-78, was delivered to the U.S. Navy in May of 2017. It entered service in July 2017 and achieved initial operational capability in December of 2021. The USS Gerald R. Ford completed its first planned incremental availability or PIA in March of 2022. The 6-month-long PIA involved modernization and maintenance work to equip the carrier with the latest upgrades. The CVN-78 features a 78-meter-wide flight deck equipped with an electromagnetic aircraft launch system and advanced arresting gear. The carrier has the capacity to carry more than 75 aircraft and accommodate 4,539 personnel, including the ship's company, air wing, and other support staff. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.